You know, for the last several days, we've been talking about Americans stepping up to help fellow citizens and allies that are stranded in Afghanistan get out of there. People like our next guest. He has been leading efforts to get Christians persecuted in Afghanistan to safety. Joining us now, the founder of theblaze.com, Blaze TV host and nationally syndicated radio host, Glenn Beck. Glenn, great to see you. Thanks for everything that you've been doing. Look, last week, I know you were in the Middle East helping rescue more than 5,000 Christians from Afghanistan through the Nazarene Fund. Tell us what you saw, how it went, and frankly, do you know any of these 10% that have been left behind by the president?
Oh, they're 10%. Let me tell you something. There are thousands of Americans that have been left behind. Thousands of Americans. I know because we get the request to help get them out. And so do all of the people we're working with. We're working with a coalition. We just happen to have the access to the airplanes, but there's a lot of people besides us that are getting people out, and we're all working together. And the State Department and the White House are the biggest threat on the same scale, I believe, as the Taliban. The Taliban won't let you get through the gates, but neither will the State Department. The State Department has canceled our flights over and over and over again. We at one point had 7 planes on the tarmac, ready to go, loaded, everything ready. The State Department canceled them. We had planes coming in to land with people on the ground ready to be loaded. The State Department canceled our flight permission to land.
And Glenn, did they give you a reason?
No. They've also, I just talked to somebody today in Zimbabwe this morning, about 5 o'clock this morning. I was on the phone. We're trying to set up other countries because we had countries, including some of our closest allies. And the State Department has called the prime minister or the ambassadors of those countries. This morning I was on the phone with Zimbabwe, and the guy who I was speaking to happened to know the prime minister, I think, of Albania. And Albania was one that we had set up to take. It's a great place for them to go. What happens? We don't know. We're getting ready to transfer them from one airport to Albania, and our State Department calls the Prime Minister and says, do not take any of these refugees. Why? Why? That's more than incompetence.
And they're not giving you a response. This is insane, Glenn, to hear. I do want to ask, how many Christians do you think are still on the ground in Afghanistan? And talk to our viewers about why this specific group, why Christians are such at a high risk.
Okay, tens of thousands are there, and we have got out, and I can't say that they're Christians. This is through our coalition all working together, but we have now, that number is closer to 12,000. Out of that, probably are 8,000 Christians. We're at this point, we're just getting anyone who's legitimate out. Because they're all marked for death. The Christians right now are in hiding. We have told them to turn off their phones because ISIS and the Taliban are tracking phones now, probably with the help of China and Russia. Thank you very much, guys. And they are looking for these Christians because on their paperwork, we thought it was a good idea back in 2008 or 2009 to allow to put them on the paperwork, not just their religious affiliation, but if they were a converted Christian, which is the lowest of the low to the Taliban. These are the first ones, and they have threatened them that they will, if they find them, they will burn them alive. And I know that to be true, but let's not forget others that grew up with us protecting them, grew up, and we say we didn't accomplish anything, then why are all these women so frightened? Why are all these women who had jobs? We got 20 justices out last week, 20. They were all females. They were the ones that put those guys in the prisons that they released as soon as we left. We have a story of a homosexual that was open with his homosexuality in Kabul. His boyfriend was taken, tortured, and then cut into pieces and put in the streets as a warning. This is what happens if you are homosexual. What is wrong with America? We are on the wrong side. And for anybody who is still playing politics with this, stop it. I put a second challenge out to GLAAD. I don't agree with GLAAD on anything except that if you're homosexual, you have a right to live. We're helping. Are they helping? Where are these people? We have got to come together and help these people. If you saw the images from the airport, the United States public has not seen what it was like. Yes. We were told we had about 400 Christians. They were in. It had taken forever to get them. To get them as a group in was astounding. It was a miracle. To find them, to get them into the safety of the airport. Right. We had the State Department.
And is there, let me just ask you, I'm out of time, but is there anything that, like, where should people go who need help right now? Do they keep going through your group?
Yeah, I mean, if you can just get word to any of the groups, we will try to help you. But because the United States left all of these people behind, it's going to take a lot of time and a lot of effort to get people out now, but they are getting out. Last night, we rescued another about 350 people. So you can get them out. It's just, please go to theNazareneFund.org and donate or just pray.
Glenn Beck, thank you for what you're doing. It's what our government should be doing, but I appreciate your work, everything that all the groups that you're coordinating with. It can't be understated how impactful it is. So thank you, and thank you for sharing that story with us tonight.
Thank you, both of you guys. Enjoy your show. Thank you.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, where real news for real people.